Today, I'm gonna be showing you the scav run that I use on the streets to get backpacks like this, fill up 4 junk boxes, and keep my hideout ahead. Alright, so I'm currently here on streets of my scav, and I'm going to be showing you guys a scav route that I've been using, fill up 4 junk boxes, and keep my hideout ahead. I know a lot of people have been struggling with the hideout this wipe. I have too. Just everything costs so much. And so I'm going to show you what I usually hit to find all the technical items and tools I need. Now in the streets, you can loot like any building. They're all full of duffel bags, PCs, everything. I'm going to show you like the main areas I hit if I'm just looking for tools and hideout items. So we spawn at the north end of the map. I'm currently making my way over to Concordia and Lexos, but I'm going to hit this building on the way. This is the Rusted Bloody Key building. Got Scavs in here. Go out front. There's a vault in here that a lot of times I hit it isn't hit. Looks like it might be. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people don't come and hit this vault, I've noticed. Seems to always be free. PC in here. Filing cabinets. I'm personally not going to loot filing cabinets right now just because I have too much of that kind of stuff. The PC in here. I'm trying to get through this building quick, so I want to get over construction site as fast as I can. Couple bags in here. Spades are always good because you can barter them for Salewas. Really helpful. And yeah, we'll see if I get that juice. It's sometimes the construction site in the areas I go are looted. I mean, you're always going to find like a backpack full of loot because some of the areas I loot around there are never touched. But if you're lucky, you get to construction site, chance it's on hit. So the main area that we're trying to get to is construction site in Lexos and Sparja. But on the way, I'm going to hit this building here. This building right in front of me too is really good. It has a lot of, there's toolbox spawns in here and a lot of duffel bags. This building, you got duffel bag right when you walk in. Duffel bags are just really good. Duffel bags, suitcases, scav bodies. They're all really good because they can spawn anything in the game in them. The one in here. I found a lot of tool sets and drills and things like that I need for my hideout in these. A lot of WD-40s. I know some of my friends were struggling with those. On 2 of them. I don't really need any more because I can craft in my hideout. And these side rooms have PC and there's also food items that spawn on the tables, but they have PCs and toolboxes that can spawn underneath the desks. Appear to be any in this room right now. Bag in here, a couple PCs. Same thing in here, duffel bags and dynamic PC spawns under the desks. Toolbox. Both of them just have toolbox spawns in them. It's dynamic again. Another toolbox, probably hand drill. These. The one in here, and then we got toolboxes in the way. Yeah, kind of unlucky with those toolbox spawns, but a lot of people don't come and hit that. A lot of free toolboxes in there. Now I'll make my way over to the main route. So we're going to go here past the Check 15 building. If you don't know how to get to this area, I'm going to show from like third-person perspectives from like the main road, which is probably the easiest way to find it. But luckily with streets seems a lot harder to get around than it is. Once you learn like the big landmarks, you're gonna find your way around pretty easily. Alright, so when you come up, you can't really miss it. There's this big construction site with the collapsed crane here on the side. The first stop is in the shack. 2 duffel bags in here and a jacket. You go over the side here, you got a bunch of toolbox spawns. Wood box spawns, I'm not actually going to hit those right now, because I don't need any weapon parts like that. Just trying to focus on hideout items, did you say? Need a magnet. A toolbox. There's like 4 right here. Pliers and a hose. I run over and hit this industrial crate. And then we're gonna head into the construction site itself. So in here, there's a whole bunch of toolboxes around. Dead scav here too. Hose, pressure gauge, pretty good. Alright, grab those. Box here, you got a bunch. Just all around the bottom of this, there's a whole bunch of toolboxes. It's crazy.
Чики-брики, пальчик выкинь.
Yeah, so in total, I think like 4 or 5 toolboxes here and the industrial crate. Pretty juice. Even when it's been picked through, like you can still find a lot of items. Like some of it's been looted. And I have 2 hoses and elite pliers. A lot of items that people are struggling to find right now. Pressure gauges. So we're gonna head outside here. We're gonna take a left immediately. And industrial or technical supply crate usually spawns right here. It's not here this time. One here. It looks like some of this site's definitely been run through, but fine. Duffel bag and a couple coats and a weapons box in here. Coats right here. And then over here as well, there's toolbox spawns, and duffel bag and toolbox spawns can be inside of here. Oh yeah, same with these over here. 2 more toolbox spawns. Yeah, so it's crazy. A lot of times you come here, like the scav run I had right before this, which I'll post this clip in the video from. I literally spawned a construction site. It hadn't been looted yet. And I have 3 tool sets from there. Then from construction site, I like that over here to Concordia 9. There's some tech spawns upstairs. Then here to the left, there's a duffel bag and a bunch of toolboxes in here again. Box on the right away. Then here there's 3 rooms. 1, 2, 3. Each one can have a toolbox and loose industrial loot laying around. I actually need that relay. Go up here to the left. Toolbox can spawn here again. It's not here right now. No loose loot. Then a toolbox in here with loot potential. Alright, and then while I'm up here in Concordia 9, I like to go check down here because there's ammo spawns and a PC. Ammo's pretty decent. Green tape for that. And here you got a PC under the desk. Then ammo can spawn over here on the bed. Really good ammo again. This. Dribbles. And then rare items can spawn in here. I honestly never really see it this way, just because of the nerf to valuable loot spawn on the ground. And then, by this point, you're going to be full. Almost every raid. But, just to show you guys more loot around this area, I will go down here. This is the parking garage underneath the whole Concordia district. I'm just running out here to the opposite end. So this is the end towards crash site extract. Then over here is the ramp to go down. Then by Concordia security room, which has the red light by it, there's a toolbox right here. And then if we sprint all the way down here, there is a suitcase and a couple of toolboxes. Alright. There's the shades. So down here, there's a suitcases are really good. They're like duffel bags. They have dynamic spawns. And then from the suitcase, I like to go down here to this room. And there's a couple toolbox spawns in here. Like I said, I'm already like full. I can't even really loot most of this, but just to show you guys. Another pair of contact twos. And then from here, I like to come right back out to this exit with the green light. And we're going to go up. There's a dead scav and some loose loot that we can. Down the stairs, dead scav. Right, honestly, I'm going to drop the cat statue. For that, I already have like 5 cats. We're going here by this is the Concordia 64 room for the key. There's duffel bags and such down there. They're kind of spread apart, so I don't really go looking for them. This side room by Concordia 64 and 63 can be good. crackers. You can find loose loot up here. I found bitcoins and such before in that. From here, we're gonna go back out and we're gonna head over towards the Lexos car dealership. Over here, this is back at Concordia 9 building. This side, I'm just gonna break the glass and hop in here. And here's like 4 duffel bags. And then 3 more duffel bags on the side. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. I mean, even though someone's ran through this area, like, there's just so much. Honestly, I've been preferring this. I looted a lot of filing cabinet out of starter wipe to get my keys. I've definitely been preferring this route lately. Just less open files and such. ACL. We go inside here, another duffel bag. And then we're gonna go out front. And in here there are med spawns that can be behind here. You can find Lexos and such. Cash register.
Буду бить аккуратно, но сильно.
And we're gonna go back out over here.
Ну и чё, тут есть кто, нет?
Always check this dead scav on the side on the way to Lexos. So Kaban's guards were actually up in Lexos, so I just skipped it and went to extract because I was already full. But I hopped into an offline raid, and I will show you guys the spawns in Lexos and the Sparja by it. Alright, so once you get over here to Lexos, which again, that's Concordia over there, instructions over there behind, all of this stuff is in one area. I have to go ahead and go from either side. But in Lexos, there's loot all over, in all of these bins, inside here. Main areas I like to hit though, is there's a technical box right here. This one's usually hit, but there's an area I'm going to show you that usually doesn't get hit. Right over here. So over here, everyone kind of focuses on looting the crates and like med spawns. But I've noticed that this side a lot tends to be unhit. And there's just, it's all dynamic toolbox spawns and duffel bag spawns over here. Yeah, tool set right away. In here is duffel bag spawn. And back here. And then toolbox can spawn on top of that tire. And they can spawn like, there's like 3 different spawns right here for them. This is kind of unlucky. It's usually, I should come back here and there'll be like 3 or 4 toolboxes. But then there's a wooden one right here that always spawns. And then if you do want to go back out this way, there are some more toolboxes that can spawn further up. Toolboxes can spawn right here. And then inside the actual car dealership, you can spawn up here on the shelf, here, and here. Where's it? But yeah, even though Lexos is like super popular, like it's one of the most popular spots in the streets, I've noticed that those side areas that I showed you are like always free and unlooted when I come here. So Lexos is a good place to come because a lot of times there'll be a lot of dead players or dead scavs, so you can get good kits or just better backpacks for your scav. And then sometimes the boss is dead or his guards, you can get good ammos, and then those side areas are always have tools in them. I always check out Lexos. Sometimes I check it out I always check out Lexos. I check it out first a lot too when I spawn in. Now we're at Sparja over here, in between construction site and Lexos. And I'll show you a few tool spawns you can hit back here too. When you come in, there's usually a duffel bag that spawns right here. And I ignore the whole front of the store. What I do is come right back here. And then there are toolbox spawns on the shelvings. And these are almost never hit as well. Everyone who tends to come loot this area goes straight for construction or Lexos, so. Hopefully this scav route helps you find what you need for your hideout. For you, those of you looking for more cinematic narratives, don't worry. I have a couple videos in the works that I think you guys will like a lot. I just uploaded this on the side quick because I thought I could help a lot of people. It's been helping me a lot. And until next time, thanks for watching.